It's a site that has seen more than its fair share of great playoff memories the last few decades, and more could be in store as we've got playoff football again at sold-out Gillette Stadium in Foxborough.
All right, let's play.
We punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Baltimore Ravens and the New England Patriots. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Play action. Now Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Matt Judon. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. After the sack on first down, Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Play action. It's Jackson. Rolling to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he'll get this back across the midfield.
Good INT, Cal Duggan.
47-yard line.
All right, offense, let's roll.
And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing Jones. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Well, Charles, you talk about this offense, and you think about the man in charge, their head coach, this marking his first ever playoff game as the head coach, and you wonder what's going through his mind right about now.
Brandon, I think we both agree that he's had a great season, and we wouldn't be surprised at all to see him get plenty of Coach of the Year votes. I thought he took the right tone in his weekly press conference, though. Played it cool, took the reserved angle, and when you don't have the track record, I think that's the exact right way to do it.
And this pass,
Let's go.
Now the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
62? Can I make a 62? I'm sure I go for I'm past the 50. Let's see how things look. Oh, he would have made it too.
And this is didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. There is nothing easy about being a kicker on a day like this.
Yeah, I tell you, not only is the footing tough in the snow, but kicking that ball is like kicking a rock. Very difficult to get any sort of feel on your kicks.
Well, this offense got to be loving this. After the long missed field goal, they'll take over on the other side of the 50, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Forced out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. His first catch of the divisional round goes for a first down. He had 5 catches last week in their wild card win. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. An option handoff here to Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens are on the board first here in this division round matchup. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Yeah, excuse me.
From the 6.
2 blocks, 3 blocks.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
From the 35 on 2nd down, Jones. And he'll find Hall. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Well, that's good for a first down. Here's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs. They hand this off to Harris. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. It was Justin Houston who got him down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
From just shy of midfield, Jones. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Justin Houston. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
Fights loose. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Jones. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a first down as well.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
You ain't gonna be able to come through there, man. You can try.
Gurley. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
On my field.
Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. And his kick is indeed good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Flushed out right. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. You often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? Be able to get him in the 2nd round, that's what I call a steal.
And now Jackson will look to throw it, being chased out left. They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. Jackson flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On second and goal, Jackson eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is up to 5. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. No return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. This is Harris. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Finding Harris over the middle. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On first down, it's Gurley. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off play action, Jones. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Jones. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as
right.
Stop him well short of the
Got it
yellow
now.
line.
Second half adjustments. Let's roll.
This AFC divisional round matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, win or go home. That's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing
too much
right
time
now,
to move
because
around.
I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. Tavon Young in on the tackle.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Another carry now for Gurley.
There you go, Gurley. There you go. Turn the speed on him.
20, 10, 5.
There you go, baby boy.
And touchdown, New England. Todd Gurley, 50 yards. And the Patriots have retaken the lead. And that CD, one heck of a run. He just refused to go down.
And that's where determination comes in, because he had at least a couple of guys had really good shots at him, but he just said, I don't think so. Speed, power, elusiveness, all on display right there. Look like you, partner, back in your salad days in Evansville.
This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead is now 2. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. This is caught. It's Brown. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go play action now. Jackson. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 more on that one and another first down. Jackson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Jackson. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They go play action with Jackson. Jackson
wipe his butt!
Lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Man.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. They'll run here with Edwards. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Gus Edwards. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a toss play there does the trick as he's into the end zone.
And you don't run this unless you're sure you've got a guy who has the speed who can get to the edge, because what you're hoping for him to win the race to the corner and turn it upfield to the end zone.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
65 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know
7-7 was moving.
time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Jones now to throw on 3rd down. He finds his man complete. That's Hall.
I'm trying to hear seeing holding, man.
Taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now
another
it doesn't
holding
go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Some bull crap, man.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
By the way, I'm the Chiefs. Me and Titans about to play. But how is your day?
He finds his man complete. It's Hall. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, Charles, you look at this offense. They're the #1 seed, a Super Bowl favorite, but it's hard to avoid the topic that this is a rookie quarterback under center making his first ever postseason appearance. Any concern level there?
Well, I would think that we'd all have some concern because, you know, a rookie quarterback, that's just not normal, right? But I think I'd be a lot more concerned if they were the
Man,
6 or
Chevis,
7
you
seed
fighting
and had to
Madden
go
the
on road
Ravens,
again in
sheesh.
a hostile environment. What if it was cold outside? But here you got a guy who's been solid all year, led them to all those wins, a #1 seed.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris, 65 yards. And the Patriots can take the lead with the extra point. What an excellent run.
You won't be on my channel talking junk.
Just looked a little fooled, a little out of position.
A little bit frozen, too, because when you hand the ball inside,
Roll
you
Tide.
lose sight of it oftentimes as a defender, and your eyes naturally gravitate to the quarterback. And before they realized it, he was off and running through the thick of the line while the quarterback faked it and carried it outside.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Nobody talking junk.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round. And they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson buying time to his left. And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Got him!
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems
Boy,
like this
the
guy's
boy
been
on the
all
end,
over
he
the field
fast,
so far.
fast.
That's his 2nd interception of the game.
Cal
And so much
Duggar.
of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock
Got him.
runs their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
Got him! Slay!
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Damian Harris, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
Oh.
Hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him. And he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main cog.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this is a unit that needs to get in gear if they want to play for a conference championship next weekend. Down 7. Here
INT.
and a very
INT.
drive upcoming. Forced out to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Good job, wish me luck against Titans, LOL.
Don't do it. INT. INT. Don't do it.
Here's Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And able to rip off a big good chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 36 yards on the play.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
Escaping the pressure right. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort. From the gun, Jackson. Quick slant to Brown. And down inside the 15 he goes. He had 5 catches in the wild card win, and that's his 5th here, and it's good for a first down.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this was
all right, 3 minutes left
after the video review, so they had it right. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for this divisional round matchup. Tie game for Todd Gurley. Wave goodbye. The 30, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Todd Gurley with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots on one play have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
All right. All right, defense. You know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Nah, they ain't gonna work today.
Incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson.
Come here. Oh, come on.
Incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Got him in. It's
Mama! Come on, they saving your tail over there.
football. And the defense.
Wipe that man butt.
From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize
he's saving you over there, Baltimore?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team.
Yeah, I'm going to still hit him, punk self.
There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Jackson to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
INT.
Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. So CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively, because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Oh, it's an enormous call here. They'll go for 2. One play to keep their postseason alive. Dancing to his left. And he is into the end zone.
37-36. All right, cool.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Hold up. Let's do this right here. All right, they ain't zone. All right.
Dang, it's down to the wire.
Pass complete to Harris. And that could be a killer. He'll lose yardage and tackled inbounds. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. To throw is Jones. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect It's incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Jones. He finds his man, complete. It's Hall, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Can I make a 59?
And what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got.
Let's go for it.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Good game, man.
Here in the
Damn, I gotta go to work.
Well, on both sides, you come into this game with so much hope, so much build-up, looking to move on. One side gets to do that, but let's not forget the others. Tough pill to swallow.
It really is, because there's so much hard work, effort. You mentioned the hope to go on and maybe play in the big game itself. Well, let's see how they handle it, though. The offseason is going to be a long one for them because it's going to eat their heart out watching.
My wife's crazy. Oh, man. 8:38. Homework all day. Excuse me. I don't want none of y'all guys. I got a draft tomorrow night. OG Lee. Matter of fact, I got to set my board because I'm not going to make the draft. This guy's been drafting late. I'm a third shift guy. Is that Damien? That extra point, that 2 field goals. Good game, though. Who's this? Oh, yeah, you coming back. All right, this is taken care of until probably the weekend. Tomorrow, what's today? Tomorrow is Thursday. Okay. All right, Matt Jones. Todd did his thing. My running backs did their thing. I'm proud of them. Uh-huh. Don't tell me he was in. Man, I need to look at my roster, man. But it's over with, so next year. Put this man here. He could be starting for me. All right. I'm going to next year. Don't really need too many. Don't have too many holes, so I'm satisfied with the team I got right now. Matt should be a superstar. Then I can start definitely putting some work in, and he's gonna go off. Especially if I could make some hot route adjustments, man. Woo! So leave that like that is. What's going on, man?
147 in whining RN.
What? 147? What the heck? You done said something that froze my game up. You don't be talking like that up here, man. You freezing my game up. Man, that must say 147. My game just froze up on me.